I'm really wondering how much time we have left in the game. Like what, the next, major, you know, area is because, we've been at this for a little while. So I don't know how much a playthrough is, but I don't know. I got the jacket back on. All right, so X went and gave it to us. All that I could think of after that segment was just like, like Deadpool 1, he's like, X gonna give it to you, right? Well, his name is like Mr. X or whatever. And he literally did a superhero landing. I don't know, that felt like a quiet nod. Oh God. What an interesting area. So, listen, I want Ada. I want Ada to show up. If Ada does not show up in this game, I'm going to be very upset. Resident Evil 6 or Resident Evil 5 may be retconned depending on how Wesker, and because Wesker's in this game, Wesker was technically killed in Resident Evil 5 by Chris. So like he was literally in some lava and everything like that. So this is the there were some zombie dogs here last time in Raccoon City. What's this? Nice little tracking module. Ooh, that was a nice one. A silver finish scope. It's kind of nice. Oh shit! All right. Oh man. I had to kill another RPD cop there. What is that? Little brooch? What is that? Cute bear charm for shotguns. Increases mid-range firepower. Sacrificing close quarter potency. I don't know what potency does, but we're going to use it. Glad we came down here. There's a med injector over here. And then there's supposed to be some rifle ammo here. What else is down here, I wonder? So, and I mean, it only makes sense that Ada's show, because Ada's been a part of the story in every single game, or Leon has been. Whenever there's like some bioweapon stuff, she's always been there. They cannot have this game and not have Ada show up at some point, because like, so that begs the question, were like the events of Resident Evil 6 canon? Because if so, I'm gonna be a little upset if they just retconned 5 and 6 and then said, yeah, 9. I don't know, maybe they're trying to make the story not too complicated. Maybe they were focused on, hey, let's make a game where you don't need all that background story. Because then if they introduce Ada, it's like we got to explain the dynamic of Ada and Leon at this point. And it would be a whole thing.
It hasn't changed.
Oh, this is Kendo's gun store, actually. Wait, let me check down there, make sure there's nothing I missed. There was one of those bobbleheads down there earlier. I'm using my ears. This game's surround sound's pretty good. I do think soundtrack is a little bit lacking. Dare I say it. We are very late into a really established series from the absolute juggernaut of Capcom as of late. So I have higher requirements. Aww. So sad. If I don't get that watch, I'm gonna buy a replica of it. I don't care. I sat at like 10 in the morning trying to get that watch. They said there's gonna be more on this Monday. Hamilton's website crashed when I was trying to order it, so.
Terminator. It's my fucking daughter. You're a cop. You're supposed to know something. How did this happen?
Prescriptions.
Those fucking things outside. What they did to us.
I'm so sorry. Never again.
This time it has to be different. Ooh. Alright, we got the police shotgun. Leftover from Kendo's gun shop, has folding stock along with other custom and knife spread, requires a firm grip. Man, I gotta try it out at some point. Let's go ahead and equip it and try it. Oh, of course it's got no ammo. Am I going the right way? Yes. All right. Let's see what's up out here. I could see why we played a really long amount of time.
This girl can't be.
Wait, let me read that again. Mom, dad got mad. Why are you here? Hiding with Mr. George now. He said he could get inside by the parking garage. I gave him one of my kitty bandages to cover up the owie on his hand. Meryl. From Meryl to Mom. Interesting. We're good on supplies right now. I don't really think that we need anything else. I am going to, at this point, sell the Classic 70 because I need the inventory space. Let's take a look. I also probably should get rid of the other shotgun as well. As much as I want to like try it out, I think that it's best that I just get rid of it for now, and we'll just get it back later. Or, well, I'm probably not going to use it because I've already upgraded the other shotgun. It reloads so fast now. Alright, let's save. Let's keep going. I'm in the process of moving right now, so I may have to kind of put like stream or recording more videos on hold for a little while until I can get back up and running. Ooh. So we're going to the orphanage. Okay. This will be interesting tie-in with Sherry Burke. Oh, of course. I thought his ass was dead, though. That's the weird part. Yeah.
Fuck me.
Gives a new expression to the term Hail Mary, huh?
I couldn't save them. But I can stop bastards like you.
fight anybody? Okay, you can parry. Parry the platypus? I'm sorry, I have to. What a boss fight. Ooh. I just narrowly escaped the car. Is this a situation where, like, if he hits me once, it's... Alright. Finish it. I find it interesting how he has a heart.
Die already, you son of a bitch.
You should probably run, right? Sir, you need an aspirin. You got some chest pain? Aspirin is not always indicated for chest pain. Not always. That's gonna need something though. Oh man, that's what we call an aortic dissection. I don't know. Sprinkle that in. That was honestly...
I'll stop you as many times as I have to.
Dare I say it? Kind of lame. Kind of a lame fight there. Okay, that was kind of a lame fight. Silence. Silence. Resident Evil fan is talking. No, I'm joking. It also might be because I am playing the game, you know, with an obscene amount of ammo and resources right now. Let's go into the basketball field and see what's up with there. Oh, that's creepy. It's just a head. I wonder how many more like segments are in the game right now. That Gideon guy is so not dead. There's no way they just off-screen deathed him. They did like a Disney death, and then like he's not, you know, still a thing. He's gonna pull up on a motorcycle, and he's gonna, last minute in the game when they think that they're clear, he's gonna come out and be like, ha 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 ha. This is Resident Evil. What are you talking about? Orphanage. Alrighty. I remember playing in RE2 when during Claire's story when you have to escape here, Sherry Birkin. That creeped me out.
I'm at the orphanage, Sherry. There's not much left of it. Heading underground to look for Grace.
Understood.
I think it's kind of messed up that the orphanage has like a direct link to the Umbrella headquarters that is underneath the city. That is just like what more like Epstein Island type bullshit could you ask for with that? It's just crazy. All right, I'm gonna get a little more cozy here as we continue our descent. I feel like a meerkat. Forgot that I had a flashlight. Boop. Oh, is it time for the sewers? Oh man, they're really trying to give him everything right now, aren't they? Housekeeping. I have a room with nothing in it? That's impressive. So one thing is that Raccoon City has to be a like a radioactive like Chernobyl zone. So Leon is actively getting irradiated here. Like there's got to be a reason there's nobody here. Like you couldn't have an entire state area just be like off limits to the public without any sort of like gate or anything prohibiting it. One small detail that I've noticed is Leon's outfit is getting progressively more dirty as we go along. Interesting. Is there anything this way? Bobblehead? No? Okay. I think that it's rather than assuming that you know things, it seems that the game, they've taken an approach that instead of assuming you know certain things about characters and everything like that, we are only going to present like a few characters and introduce them as needed. We're not going to explain their backgrounds, but we're going to limit how many people get reintroduced. If Ada is not in this game, I am going to be upset. She needs to be in it. No? Very quiet. You already know the drill. Something crazy is going to pop out at us. Hopefully something we haven't seen before. I think I heard a zombie somewhere. Oh my goodness. Train? You telling me we're gonna have to cross this train? You telling me a shrimp fried this rice? Can I go back this way? No, but there is some rifle ammo. Prime spot to just... Whoa, look at that tree though. So that is not natural. You cannot tell me that this big plant thing is not normal. I wonder if like somebody from like Resident Evil Apocalypse like had a say in things. Like they're really shilling like this atmosphere specifically. I was gonna say, there's no way this shit doesn't fall apart on us. What in the hell?
Seriously.
Yeah. Insanity. Where's Poison Ivy at?
of my stuff.
Just walks it off. So there is a plant creature now. All right. What's this? Gunpowder? Nice. Let's see. Oh. Some scrap. Plants. I never thought that I'd see a plant enemy. You know, we haven't had a shark in a long time either. I think the last time there was like a shark enemy was be like Resident Evil. Where do I go? I go this way, I think. Interesting. What if like the tendrils could like feel you touch it and then it would just like that'd be crazy.
BSAA left something behind.
What if? It's a pretty nice rope there. Wonder how heavy that. Holy hell. Leon, you're crazy. What are you, nuts? You're nuts. You're nuts, Leon.
Just keeps going.
I'm a little terrified to know what the hell this is. So, any mention of Chris Redfield or anything else?
Finally reached the bottom.
What in the
Very
hell?
deep hole.
The perfect place to hide something.
What in the actual hell is all of this? It's crazy. Gotta stretch a little bit. I am so tired. I'm so tired. I work as an EMT, and then on top of that, I you know, I'm moving, and then I'm also trying to record this, and so I'm trying to get through it in this one weekend. Because after this, I'm moving out. Okay, so that is just simply, can we shoot that from here? No. That's the answer. No, we cannot do that. Oh my god. These remind me of the little like bomb things in Breath of the Wild. Well, damn. Okay, one tapped. Gross. They have like corrosive xenomorph blood or something. There was one just there a second ago. Handgun ammo ×3. Every Resident Evil game has to end up in like a secret lab. Like that's where the game ends. So, we'll know we're near the end of the game when we get to a secret lab. Can I climb up that? No. Okay. Taken care of. This also kind of reminds me of the Quiflot, Quiflot in the Devil May Cry 5. I do want another Devil May Cry game. Oh, hell no. Go away. Get out of here. I do not want what you're selling. Oh my god. I don't really know what to say in these segments. I'm just kind of like going through here, but you know, there's plant life, but oh, there's another one. This rifle is like doing absolute work here. Oh god, okay. So herb actually does not heal us for jack all at this point. I just noticed how little health it gave me. Okay, so that's one of those trapping tendrils. Nice. Alrighty. It's not so scary, not so bad.
Oh, this guy's really evident.
Okay, that was terrifying. Alright. Defeat all the plant 43 seedlings. Plant 43. I guess that's what this thing is called. I just got an achievement. Plant number 43. Oh my god. It's kind of crazy. This is like some Carolina kudzu, but way worse. Nice. I wonder if they're gonna explain where the green herbs come from. A lot of people for the longest time just thought it was like, herb. Alrighty. Oh no. How much damage does this do?
Oh!
How do you avoid that? Dog.
Stubborn meat, aren't you?
Nasty. burn. Let's go burn. Oh, burn, baby, burn. Alrighty. Now for the fun part, we get to go into the lair. Some evil villain stuff here. Alrighty. It's always got to be the secret lab is always the
This must be it.
secret lab. Secret lab. You know, one thing that always baffles me is like, how did they get this built without anybody knowing? You know, like that would have had to have taken years to construct with thousands. I don't know. It's science fiction. I shouldn't be, you know, ripping it apart like this, but you know, he's progressively getting more like scratches and dirt on him.
Sherry, I found some kind of massive facility.
What do you think it is?
Umbrella.
I'm seeing supplies with the logos of the usual suspects.
Tricell.
Whatever it is, clearly wasn't meant to be found.
Yeah.
So Tricell was just rebranded Umbrella, but it was in Africa. So maybe that confirms that Resident Evil 5 was canon, and then maybe just Wesker's a clone. This, or at least this Wesker, is not the original? I don't know. It would make sense if they had their memories of like there was one Wesker that retained its memories of Tricell. Yeah, from Africa. Lots of spider webs. I wonder if there's going to be more spiders that we're encountering here. Because they would be like, yeah, it's a clone, but if there was a clone, you'd think they'd both have their separate memories. But if they were able to also replicate the memories of these people, then technically, because Wesker in 5 was really deluded. He was like, I want to push humanity into the next stage of evolution by unleashing this parasite amongst the public, and whichever people survive it or get to move on to the next evolution, and then just some crazy stuff. This Wesker seems to be just about as crazy in regards to that. There's nothing in that room either. It's funny because this is, oh no, lasers? Lasers? I had to backflip over some lasers? No? Okay. I just got a car wash. The fact that there are these explosive barrels is making me think that we're gonna fight some. Are those liquors? They look like liquors. I wonder if they're gonna make a return. They're like blind, but they can hear you. So you have to like sneak past them all the time. What's in here? Med kit. And let's see what these medications are. Illegible and illegible. Those are some big ass vials though. Normally you'd have it really small where you put in an injection and you draw out the whatever the medication is, but save? Yes, sure. Don't mind if I do. Alright. I think that we're fine. Except for the lack of rifle ammo. Can't enter there. Alright, you know what's about to happen. So if these are like the lickers in the previous games, you can sneak past them, right? They don't react. That's what they look like, the lickers, but like bipedal. Meaning like they stand up. Nice. But they were like blind in the previous game, so you could sneak past them. They just, if they heard you, they'd be like, maybe I should have bought the silenced pistol for this segment. We'll see. Notice how the door kind of looks like a jewel or like a brain. Server room. Is this also like an immensely advanced like lab and facility for what is technically supposed to have been built in the 90s? I'm sorry, you can't tell me that you built all this shit in the 90s. I'm just not buying it. Server room. Again, game's probably allowing us to go through the area before sicking some absolutely diabolical stuff on us. Some absolutely villainous entities. There is like a plant lab too in RE2's remake, so I wonder if this is something of that caliber. Nice.
Where is that?
Yellow
Look at
Central Refining System Pandora. Pandora's... Oh! Wait, are we going to be fighting actual soldiers right now?
I'm getting the feeling I'm not wanted around here.
Operation Raccoon City. We're going to be fighting real people? Alright. Eliminate the guards. Metal Gear. How much damage do they do if they actually hit you, though? I think that's kind of refreshing, actually. Fight, like, actual human opponents as opposed to... Like, I think is that the first time we fought, like, actual human enemies in this game? It's quite interesting. Well, I mean, we fought, like, those... In Resident Evil 6, you fight, like, militaristic, like, zombies with guns in that game. So... it does make somewhat of sense. Okay, they take cover. Where are they at? Peekaboo. My body armor's shot though. Where are these dudes? Some like Tron Legacy shit. Oh, shut it. Okay, so they do hurt.
Here you go.
No? Oh, good God almighty. Where is he? Okay. Is that it? Looks like there's one weird enemy writhing around in there. Yeah, I still don't really love this. Ah, of course. Nah, man, don't worry about it. Here, why don't you, like, tackle this guy? Guess I should have saved my hand grenades. Dum-dum. Surprised that that thing hasn't come out yet. It's probably what I get saved for last. Or, sorry, they probably save it for last. Oh man, what if I walked right in front of it? No? Okay. They sure do drop a lot of machine gun ammo though. What else is in this area? Bioweapon pod. I guess you could shoot the bioweapon and it would unleash it. So are they trying to be like very movie centric? I think they're trying to give like the movies some sort of like continuity. I don't know. Like it feels very weird to me. I would not like it if they were trying to integrate those two things. I think that they, in my personal opinion, should remain separate. What's up here? I think I want to hit up a save station real quick if I can. Especially if this is supposed to be like the last fight in the game. I'd be kind of disappointed if it's only like we go and confront Wesker and then we beat him and it's over. Be slightly disappointed.